It's in the description box below. Things like mast cell activation disorder, Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, POTS dysautonomia, hypothyroid, migraines, chronic fatigue syndrome, and a whole host of other things. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. It's time for What's Up Wednesday. That is when I come in here, talk to you about my healing journey for this past week. My healing journey, because I try to do it every week. I try to update every week and tell everybody what's been going on with me and where I am. And I have been feeling pretty good. Things have been really good. Now, if you watch part 2 of my Great Fat Experiment, linked up above, I was having digestive troubles because of the fat, and I was having those episodes where I would just wake up in great pain and there would be an hour of excreting, and then that doesn't sound better than pooping, does it? There'd be an hour of pooping, and then I might throw up sometimes. So I took the fat out, but then I noticed that it was also happening when I would eat more than one serving of cooked foods a day, because I was actually not eating more than one serving of cooked food a day. I was doing pretty well at like keeping myself really high raw and just eating cooked food in the evenings. And I noticed that if I would eat cooked food at lunch and then in the evenings, it would also happen. I was like, are you kidding me? So I cannot eat 2 servings of cooked food a day. I'm like, okay, my body really wants me to stay on high raw and keep my food simple. Every time I would have like a day or 2 of just smoothies and juices all day long. And can you hear Muffin snoring? She's literally, her little butt is up to my back and she's right behind me, snuggled up, snoring. So you can't see her today, but she's there. So I would have an episode and I would do smoothies and juices for a day to sort of ease off and give my digestion a break. And then I could go back to having like a cooked food a day. And when I say a cooked food, I mean like potatoes. I just was having, I would slice potatoes into a little less than 1/2 inch, like between 1/4 and 1/2 inch slices, and put them on a sheet with parchment paper and bake them. And eat them like that. Like I might put a little salt on them or maybe some seasonings, but I kept it really simple. And then I would just I like to cut them into slices because I would use them as scoops in my salad to like scoop up my salad and eat them like that. And I really like that. It's really good. I don't know. My digestion wants things simple, so I'm keeping things simple. If I eat anything more complicated, like I haven't tried a soup, so I don't really know how that would go, but if I make this cauliflower for my son that has a cassava flour batter on it, and if I would eat that, no bueno. Too complicated for my digestion. Also, I kind of think the cauliflower is an issue, because even when I did all raw one day, and I did make cauliflower sushi, I had an episode again, and I was like, okay. I know this makes it sound like I've had a million episodes. I really haven't. It's just that I think I'm just not waiting long enough to give my digestion the chance to heal before I'm like, can I have this? And also I didn't think that the raw was going to be an issue. I thought if it's raw, it's fine. Apparently not if it's raw cauliflower. So I'm thinking cruciferous vegetables maybe don't have raw right now. So I'm keeping away from them. So what I have learned through all of this trial and error and having a couple more of these episodes is that I just need to eat really, really simply. Okay, Pendleton wanted to come in. So I have learned that I need to eat very, very simply. And preferably as much raw as possible. It's okay if I have some steamed or simple potatoes, but I'm really not going to get too complicated. I may try a soup in about a week. I don't know. I feel like the medical medium healing broth would be okay, which is not a soup, but I could make it into a soup, and I feel like that would be okay because of the ingredients and it's so healing. But I really still think that the cause and what I did to kind of mess myself up was the fat, and possibly that also irritating spice, the berberry with the black pepper. So I am just staying away from both of those things. And until I kind of heal up my digestion, I'm keeping it super simple. Like the last episode was, I think, 3 days ago. And so the last 2 days I have had nothing but juices and smoothies. And I may continue that into today. We'll see. I think I will, because I just got the most glorious, gigantic papaya. I call her King Papaya. She is magnificent. And I think she might be ripe today, so I think I'm just gonna, I think I need a papaya that size to help my to help my gut. It'll soothe my intestines. It'll be good. So it doesn't hurt now, and it doesn't hurt as long as I'm eating simple stuff. It really only hurts when I have an episode and then it's a little sore the day after because of the amount of work it did. It just feels like this kind of blockage, like right under my ribs at the very top of my abdomen. I don't know what it is exactly in my body, because medical medium says that our organs kind of move around a little bit. So I don't know if it's gallbladder, pancreas, I'm not sure. It does feel like I injured it, and that I just need to be very gentle and tender with it until it actually heals. And I'm okay with that, because it's kind of a way of my body saying, oh, you want to be all raw? This is how you're going to do it. Okay. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. I'll do it. But I just don't even feel sad about it or deterred about it. To me, it feels like a positive thing. It feels like, okay, great. This is my body really helping me to do what I want to do with being all raw. And to also assist that process, I have been asking the angels of habit, addiction, harmony, and insight, who are angels that I don't actually usually talk to. So this is new. I have before, it's not a daily habit. So I'm trying to make it a daily habit so that I can have that support from them to make best food choices and do the best for myself around what my body really, really needs right now. And so far it's working, and that makes me really happy. So because I have been able to do the smoothies and juices for 2 whole days now, and I'll probably also continue it today. I'm feeling really good about that. And again, I'm trying not to do very complicated things. I'm trying to keep things very simple so that my digestion does not have to work very much. And yeah, so just giving my digestion a break, and that feels really good. It's just a matter of, I'm also asking them to help me get in enough calories, because what I like about potatoes is they're more calorically dense, and it's an easy way to get in a big chunk of calories in the day. So muffins, getting her snore on. So just getting in enough calories, that's important too, because I don't want to drag and be super tired and stuff like that. And I have noticed the detoxing, and it's fantastic, and I'm very happy about it. So getting all that stuff out and helping my innards heal up. Okay, what else? Did you guys catch the live that Medical Medium did the other day? He did one on Instagram, and then he did one on Facebook, and he was talking about that. I don't know if it's new. It says it's new on the Omega website, that new Omega juicer that's made just for celery juice. So I looked at it on the website, and I noticed that there's like basically an attachment. So if you already have an Omega juicer, I am praying, please Omega, just sell that attachment so that we can put it on our regular juicers and don't have to buy a whole new $300 juicer. But it'd be worth buying if you don't have an Omega juicer, because the amount of money that it could save on celery juice, like the amount of pulp that he had, like a handful of pulp for a 32-ounce jar of celery juice. I get an entire container in my Omega juicer for a 32-ounce jar of celery juice. And it's, according to the Omega website, it's the attachment that makes it keep the pulp dry. So I'm like, well, can I just get that attachment and put it on my juicer, hopefully? Anyway, we'll see, because I checked on the Omega website and it was down because they're like moving warehouses or something. So we'll find out later. To be continued. I'll let you know when I find out. We are settling into a routine here. It's really nice. It's like I'm starting to feel like I am grounded into myself again and can get myself back. And I have been more able to support other people. I wouldn't, like, not in an official capacity yet, but just able to answer questions for people and give them more of my time again. And I'm really happy about that. Yeah, it just feels really good because I just feel like I have more space to be and do, and I've been able to rebound, and I'm really enjoying that. And oh my gosh, that's great. And I've taken a couple of detox baths, not a lot, but I did the bath from the liver rescue book, medical medium liver rescue book, the one where you kind of make it like the ocean with the sea sponge and the kelp. I did that one. And I've done just a regular Epsom salt soak bath too. And Muffet's snoring is making me laugh. And it's just nice to have that opportunity and that ability. And I've been skin brushing again before every shower, and I've been able to shower a lot more frequently because in the RV it's just like it just felt like you didn't have space to do anything, and taking a shower in that tiny little shower was just, nobody wanted to do it. Everybody hated it. The water pressure was terrible, everything. The water pressure here is great. We've got the Berkey filter on the shower. It feels so much better. And I feel like my skin is improving. I feel like it doesn't really look like it right now, but it was improving, getting better, and then it kind of backslid again. But I think that's detox, and that's my skin. And until my liver just is fully clear and heals and I get this extra toxin load out, it's probably just gonna have variations of that. So we'll see. Yeah, so I've been able to rebound. I've been able to do other creative things. I've been able to make videos, which is great. I just feel like things are opening up, and I feel more grounded into my body, and it feels good. It feels really good. It just feels like I'm getting my routine back, and I just value my routine so much, so much. Still kind of working on the nighttime part of it and getting to bed at a reasonable time. I keep ending up doing things that keep me awake longer, and so I'm getting up a little later. I like to get up with the sun. I like to go to bed before 10. I'll get there. I'm not worried about that. It'll happen. The days are getting longer, and that's really good. So it'll happen. I'll get there. So I told you what foods I've been eating lately. For example, yesterday I had lemon water, 32 ounces, and a half hour later I had 32 ounces of celery juice. Half hour after that, heavy metal detox smoothie. Then yesterday, Medical Medium on his Instagram posted a recipe again for this wild blueberry cherry smoothie, and it was bananas, wild blueberries, cherries, and orange. Yeah, and water. And I had that. It was delicious. That was my snack after my heavy metal detox smoothie. Then I had cucumber juice. Then I had a grapefruit juice. So I think the cucumber juice was about 16 ounces, and then I had about 24 ounces of the grapefruit juice. I got excited because the other day when I was at the grocery store, there were grapefruits, and they were a reasonable price. And I have not had grapefruits in a couple of years because I have not been able to find them at a reasonable price. So I'm really excited about that. Got a big bag of them and juiced about half the bag to make that juice. And then I think I had aloe lemon water, and that was it. That doesn't sound like a lot, does it? Like I should have had more smoothies. Yeah, I feel like I probably should have had more smoothies. That doesn't seem like a lot of calories. But that's what I had yesterday. And yeah, it's some variation of that is what I've been having for at least the past 3 days. Before that, it was the same morning routine, lemon water, celery juice, heavy metal detox smoothie, and then it was a salad with the potato wedges, and then it would be a smoothie of banana, spinach, and mango, and dates, and then more aloe lemon water. That's what I would have. So those are the things I've been eating lately, and I'm really liking some more simplicity. My digestion is liking the simplicity. It doesn't hurt, and that's been really good. I'm just going to keep on keeping on with lots of smoothies and juices and salads and high raw stuff, spinach soup, whatever, like just things that are more easily digested and simple and what my body can handle. I'm looking forward to having some spinach soup with some cucumber noodles. I think I'll have that today for dinner. Oh, that sounds really yummy. Yeah, sounds good. So that's my week. How's your week been going? I'd love to hear from you in the comments and hear what's been going on for you, if anything's been coming up, if you have questions or just anything that I can respond to. Just anything. Tell me what's been going on with you. You know I love to hear from you. And I just thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your presence on this journey, and I appreciate you being here for all of the stuff, ups and downs that I go through in this healing journey. I feel like this is such a wonderful and rich journey, and it is just so full of twists and turns and ups and downs, but it's so rewarding, and I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. I'm so grateful for it, and I'm so grateful that I have so much healing under my belt, and that I know what my body's doing, and I understand why things are or aren't. I'm just so grateful to Medical Medium for everything that he shares and everything that he goes through and everything that he does to help us heal. I love you so much, my healers and health seekers. So many blessings on your continued healing journey. I will see you next time. Remember to stay curious, and you can heal. Bye-bye.